everyone, welcome back to Alternate Intelligence. If you haven't seen the past videos, I would suggest going back and following your way back up to this point. For this video, we're going to be speaking in terms of thinking in time and space. It's definitely as complicated or as simple as you want to make it, basically. It doesn't need to be to the pinpoint, it just needs to be understood and acknowledged. So let's go ahead and fire up our grid of reference. The star tetrahedron, the soul vehicle. Place it on our grid right here at the center. And we have the air, the water, the fire, and the earth, the sun, and the moon, and the star tetrahedron soul vehicle right in the center. So now we're going to dive deep into the fire, and let's see how rapidly we can learn things from this video. Make a space in there. So, talking about time and space, throughout the beginning stages of our lives, we will find that we acted at the very surface of our personality and made decisions according to such. We reap the benefits and consequences of acting as such, learning as a growing child and adolescent. However, as we grow older, we find ourselves making decisions that are based on situations we have learned from before, slowly making the transition from our immediate primal urges and into the vast arrays of decisions that we have to choose from in order to meet the desired result. In an effort to create a catalyst for this learning behavior, it is easier found to begin exercising references of time and space wherever possible. So, referring back to our non-physical grid of reference, placing our soul vehicle at the center, the star tetrahedron, we can envision this and apply it to situations that we're physically facing. I can give you an example. So, in your mind, already priming your mental imaging with the star tetrahedron and the grid and all symbols, walking into a situation of what to buy in a store, right? You're in a bookstore, you're deciding if it's worth the money to buy this book or not. So you have at least two paths in this choice situation. You could go to the right and decide to buy the book, or you could go to the left and decide to save your money. Now, all the information that entails as to why there's pros to buying the book or why there's pros to keeping your money, you can start to visualize these things and detach yourself from the immersive situation at hand and actually think in terms of logic and in time and space, because you're literally breaking the situation into quadrants and thinking as such and changing direction based on your mental activity. So, making use of our left creative hand and right logical hand, we can literally begin to peek into the endless strings of scenarios we may or may not find ourselves in any situation. With great power comes great responsibility, though, because as we begin to merge into this mode of thinking, we are now leaving behind any trace of our original timeline of events. We are now actively traversing time and space. We are truly being judged by the divine as we enter this state of traversing time and space. But we are truly being judged by the divine as we enter this state of consciousness. And just remember that our role is to be a student of such. As we teeter from extreme to extreme throughout our lives, we must be making an effort to find the true will of ourselves and to be moving forward to a truly balanced decision-making process. We must also take into account that we are not the only travelers in this great physical space, and we will come into contact with other students of such along the way. The intentions of others will not always align with your own. Be wary. However, we must always remember the most important aspect of the test that this life is putting us through, and that is to always hold on to a concept of faith in higher power. Thank you for watching.